Sorry about that, guys. This is a part 2 then. Shoot. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I am back. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. TMI, ma'am. TMI. I heard, excuse me. I heard a lot of people are into you because of a way you talk and what you like. I'm gonna stay away from you, okay? Okay. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? TMI. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. That's all I needed to know, okay? I read a horror book once, or I read. I desperately grasped for something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. I'm just gonna convert to my own voice for these, because I can't remember these voices at all. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why am I going back to the voices? I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you're working on a poem called, Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help your Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. Can't speak today. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. You all sit in silence for a moment. Just sitting there. It's just a moment of silence with 5 stupid people just sitting there. Doing absolutely nothing. Just sitting. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? It's like one by one. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Quizzically. Yeah. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. I'm gonna look at... DLC. DLC, downloadable content. Anyways. Just looking at the scripts. Anyways. Yes, I put my font in Comic Sans. Die! Die, people who don't like Comic Sans. Die! I don't see why Comic Sans is so bad anyways. I'll learn it in the future why it's so bad. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! I did a different voice for Sayori. And maybe a little loud, too. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Sorry if there was a bam on the microphone. Isn't that right, Bob? I regret naming myself Bob. I thought it'd be hilarious, but now that I say it out loud in those sentences, I regret it. Well, I can't change it now. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Bob, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. Why am I here in the first place then? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Can you stop making immature sentences? Saying beautiful. Just say girls. Jeez. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me there for a moment. Or you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super peed. I can't say that because I don't want to. It's a bad word, I think. Either way, I don't want to say it. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. No, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Okay. I'm gonna look at the files real quick. It says read me, but oh well. Copyright. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. I don't want to. Wait. Oh. Hi. How's it going, Monica? If I could come into this game and start punching you, I would. Because apparently you're the bad guy, and I don't want any of this bad stuff happening to the game. Especially the other people. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Bob, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Bob, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayora and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Yay! Excuse me, I'm burping a lot in my mouth. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I never wanted to say that in that kind of expression. Hold on, where is this in the first place? Is it like somewhere in Asia? Well, obviously somewhere in Asia, but is it like in Japan or something? Or is this America? America. Is this America? Oh well. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So, it's time to write a poem. Pick word you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Something good? I don't think so. I don't think so. These little sprites look great. Is that what a sprite is? Oh well. Okay, marriage? No. That's Natsuki. Yeah, I learned about what they like too. Swimsuit, hurt, melody, special, variance, amazing, smile, marriage, alone, dream. Dang it! Okay. Time is Yuri. Depression. Oh my god, depression? Really? Really? Okay. Jumpy? Dang it. Misery. Yes! Existence? Dang it! I'm not trying to go Yuri. Come on. Skipping, bouncy, skipping. Oh, come on. It's 2 for all 3 of them now. My gosh. Wait, hold on. Why isn't Monica here? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Broken. Yes! Rain cloud. Okay. Fester. Dang it. I had no idea what Fester was. So I don't know why I picked that. Lucky, holiday, ocean, fireworks, lipstick, scars, vibrant, scars. Okay. Pure, charm, secretive, breath, prayer, misfortune. Okay. Raindrops. Dang it! Let's see. Captive, fantasy, anger, bliss, romance, graveyard, peace, Valentine, lust, and heaven sent. Bliss? Yay! Okay. Uncontrollable. No. Fear? Okay. So nothing too sad, but nothing too happy. That's Sayori. Lazy? No. Simple words are Natsuki. Natsuki is simple words. So, empty? Okay. Tears? Okay. Cage? Dang it! Doki Doki. You dokied in the wrong literature club! Disown? Anime is Natsuki. I know that for sure. Papa That's also Natsuki. Family, no. Parfait, that's probably Yuri. Imagination, that's probably Natsuki. Or, no, imagination is Yuri. Lollipop, that's Natsuki. Inferno, dang it! After image. No! I probably did more. I'm skipping. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Let me get some McFlurry. Yep, that's right. I went to McDonald's. How does it feel? Don't worry. I know how it feels to be rejected to go to McDonald's, like asking your mother. But as you adults can just go whenever you want because you have the money and you can do what you want. Well, you probably have the money. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. God. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Bob always gives his... Why? Bob always gives... It's like, there's so many... Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri, Monica. But then you come to me, Bob. I'm the only one with the most simplest name in the whole group. Bob. Just straight up Bob. Bob always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. You are very jealous. You are very jealous. I know that for a fact. You are very jealous. How come? You and Bob can become good friends too? Sayori. I said that weird. As usually, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Well, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. I don't think you can. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is just a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Sorry for the creaking, guys. I'm on like a thing that can recline, I think. Like the support thing. I don't know how to say it. I'm just gonna continue. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri just into a bag and pulls out a book. Didn't want you to feel left out. I don't want to read it. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yeah, I'm not going to read it with her. I'm not reading with her. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is bluntly buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the books, or some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too... I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Is that how I say it? Oh well. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with something most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we could do the thing to speak to the creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's great to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. As if that's gonna pull anyone... Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them, come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. But I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, wow! Ah! I've opened my eyes to find Sayori's face, revealing my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Hold on. I've got the best sound for that ever. Okay. Hope you guys could hear that. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does this school having a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over to my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Okay. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Oh, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? Oh my god. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I'll try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody will ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Starting to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Yeah, that's too close. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, it would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Or you would have noticed. What are you smiling about? It means my... Okay. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that is so much better. Sayori puts her arms around her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do the things like this. And he would take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Or if you focus on going to bed earlier, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. If you're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share our poems we wrote now?" Yay! Bob, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic. But Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I'm saying embarrassing a lot. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Oh, wow, my mic is going everywhere. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulled out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. What, do I already have mine out? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Excuse me. Natsuki and Yuri, oh, I already said that. I did the same myself. Oh, so I didn't? Okay. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Bob. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Bob poem. It's a Bob poem. It's a Bob poem. It's a Bob poem. And that makes it feel extra special. I wonder how many people name themselves Bob. I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how it just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Bob. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only real good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad. Or, don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of my bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. It's like it's a decent poem. Then when you get to the end, if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, I'm gonna read that again just to remember what she likes. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you're late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, then that's the key. Huh? Bob, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? How do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. Well, you'll start somewhere, right? You're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then if you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. It painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just to be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts me more weight on the wordplay. I like to set it up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I don't know if you're a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last moment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it's not that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't know. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Oh, whoops. Is there anything bad here? Just making sure. Okay, I'm just making sure if there's anything wrong here. So I don't want anything wrong happening. Okay, nothing wrong so far. Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. And I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberative. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Jesus Christ, my mic is going everywhere. And this is starting to go into a 1 hour recording. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor really changes. Her stamina is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. I'm trying not to stammer, like I'm actually speaking for Yuri. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Did I say that right? Oh well. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. So sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Holy! This handwriting is beautiful. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. That's what did I say that right? It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. I don't know if I'm saying this right. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue hue. I don't know of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I thought. No. Why? I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? Hold on. I usually write longer poems. Not at all! I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Bob. Ah! Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. One more. Who should I show my poem to next? I'm getting a headache. I should stop recording because I have a headache, but nah. I'm sure it's fine. Right? Oh. Okay. Hi, Bob. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new on everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. All ears. It'd be better if you said it that way, but that's usually for little kids to understand well. Oh, leave me alone, guys. I'm still eating. I see you typing away down there. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until we're settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Bob. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I handed Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think... Sorry, guys. Sorry. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, you're not saying Yuri's bad, are you? Or is like a bad person? A mean person? No. Sorry guys, I'm really trying to eat right now. Eating my McFlurry. Okay. So far nothing has come in yet. What the heck was that? Jeez. Sorry guys. Hold on. Wow. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feeling to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Should I be saying something? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Voice crack. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah, I haven't been trying to impress anyone lately. Oh man. Sorry guys. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Ah, gosh dang it, why is this happening? I see. Well, let's read it then. wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. Alright. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Hold on. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have putting emphasis, I don't know if that's how you say it, on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Epiphany, is that how you say it? Jesus Christ, I don't know how to say a lot of words. An epiphany? Yeah, something. Jeez, a voice crack. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Were you talking to everyone? Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. This McFlurry is going everywhere. It's as if everyone is judging me for my own mediocre writing abilities. Hold on. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? My shirt. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Bob did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, but I I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Bob liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... Gosh dang it. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Bob appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who magically grew a size bigger as soon as Bob started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't... Natsuki and Yuri, this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Bob, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not oh, that's Yuri. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Convoluted. I don't know. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Bob. But wait. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Bob? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be... Help me, Sayori! Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah! Sayori. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Bob. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! I was a little too high-pitched. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's are the same way as they always were. Big and beautiful. Oh my god. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. Whispered, so this is why Sayori is vice president. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? I guess you could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Excuse me, Monica, but you're the one that programs her to go and kill herself. So, Monica, you're lying. You be lying. Such a genuine person really does make a good vice president. Good president, regardless of what she says. If I can only get the chance to talk to her a little more. And that's the end of that. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I guess I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Bob, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. Ow, my hands. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Bob, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Bob, it's nice to see that I get to spend with you in the club, time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's gosh dang it. Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but doesn't really need to stop there. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Dang it. Trying to see what would do Sayori the best. Dang it. So nothing too sad, nothing too happy. Yeah, it's easy to get Natsuki, like really easy. It's kind of hard to get Yuri, and it's medium for Sayori. Kawaii is Natsuki. Dang it. Oh, sorry, I spaced out. Determination, pout. Dang it. Anger. How? Suicide. What? What? Gosh dang it. Raindrops. Ah! Okay, come on now. Imagination, shiny, desire, heart, mouse, lucky, anxiety. Ah! Tears. Yes. Cry. Yes. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Prayer? Yes. Yes. Yay, Sayori. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna stop the. Yeah, I think this is a good time to stop. I'll see you guys next time. Just gotta save this first. And I'm pretty sure nothing has popped up yet. So, I'll see you guys later in the next video. See ya!